now being back home, let's talk like where Straight Lace at right now. Where you at as just a boss, just as a
Yeah.
man. What do you have going on?
I'm writing a book, of course, called Black Migo: The Rise of the Phoenix. I think I'm moving into tech. Of course, I don't want to say. I want to say guidance. I don't want to say motivation speaking, but leadership movement. Of course, rebuilding with the Straight Lace from a different standpoint, to a management side,
Yeah.
because I no longer want to play the record company side. You know what I'm saying? I invested millions into that. That I don't want to play that part because I tend not to want to be intimately tied into an artist.
Yeah.
I just want to, I'm gonna show you how to do something, but when you get disgruntled, I'm gonna get disgruntled with you, and we could cut our ties,
Oh,
and I
okay.
ain't losing nothing. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm building on that. Of course, going into once I finish the book, the screening of the movies, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just moving in a different direction.
What's some skills that you could say you learned in the streets that transfer good business wise into
The hustle,
yeah.
the hustle. A hustle is a hustle. It's just what you hustling.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You can't beat that. And the thing I try to tell a person too about an intelligent man and a smart man. And the way I explain that is, you got a college educated dude that can step into the corporate world and become CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. But if you take that same man and drop him in a jungle, he's gonna be a crackhead. But you could take that same street that been in the streets all his life, and he rise to the top of the game in the street and become a whatever y'all want to call him.
Yeah.
You feel me? But you drop him in the corporate world, he becomes a bomb.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, an intelligent man has the likings of both. You feel me? But has the ability to pick from both sides, but rely on his common sense. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
that's what God gives us.
Yeah.
One of our ultimate goals was He gave us common sense. If you pay attention, how do a man in the corporate world become intelligent? He go to school.
Go to school,
He go
yeah.
through books.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying? So he gained his knowledge from the books.
Right.
A street that can go to the top of the game. How did he gain his knowledge? From the bumps and bruises in the streets, the hard knock life, right?
Actions,
The
yeah.
school of hard knocks, right? So he learned his knowledge from the school of hard knocks. So God gave us common sense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You catch
yeah.
me what I'm saying?
For sure.
He didn't give us street sense. He didn't give us book sense. He gave us common sense.
Yeah.
But people think common sense is cheaper than book sense and street. But no, common sense is more important than anything, because you know why? If you don't rely on your common sense, you're gonna be one of these what they call these people, these what they call them thing, these people be believing in conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you're not relying on your common sense.
Yeah.
When you have that common sense that part, that means your elevated spirit, you have the ability to listen to this Fox News, CNN, and then you're going to come in the middle and say, man, that don't sound right.
Yeah. Something
You
wrong.
feel me? And while you got a motherfucker running behind MAGA, or you got a motherfucker running behind Democrats over here, and then these motherfuckers come to realize when you already knew, I already knew that, but I was on my common sense. You was on your book sense. You was on your street sense.
Yeah.
So you got left behind. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I say that's a smart man is the book sense man and the street sense.
Yeah.
An intelligent man is the common sense. You feel what I'm saying?
sure.
That's why I say it's the difference between a smart man and an intelligent man.
Yeah. So having so many times, or the few times where you had been locked up, coming back out and seeing like advancements in the technology and all that kind of shit, how did you reacclimate, you know what I'm saying, to what's going on?
I had a phone the whole time I've been in prison.
Oh,
You feel
okay.
me? So, and then I always played on the artificial intelligence, just something new.
Yeah.
Passing time, sitting on that bunk late at night, just passing time, waking. You ain't got nothing to do but sit on that bed and play that phone, at certain times. So I really, this time coming out, I'm not behind time. I'm just catching in. I'm not trying to catch up. Because when you
Okay.
come out of prison, if you try to catch up, you're going to fall. You got to catch in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and be patient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where that's at. So I never was really behind. Now, the only thing that I will say is the world is different. And I thought I changed, but I come to realize, I thought the world changed, but I come to realize, no, I've changed.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I've been unplugged from the matrix. See, everybody out here in the world is drinking from that same water. I was drinking from a different fountain.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So now me coming out here under a sense of clarity when I'm coming to a world of everybody's in a group think. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's in a group think out here. So when I say everybody in a group think, they drinking from that pond, and I'm looking at them, or they looking at me and say, that nigga crazy.
Yeah, you looking at them saying,
Like, you crazy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I said I have changed. Because the world is really still the same.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing but a couple more buildings. I seen all this that's here now, I seen it coming. You see what I'm saying? Because I pay attention to the coming waves, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, like when I got in trouble in 08, when I went to jail, you had a few pimps. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, when I'd already seen the wave coming. When I came home in 2012, the city was ran by pimps. Everybody was pimps. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I had told somebody was after the pimps, everybody gonna want to be Africans. You know what the Africans not going for, right?
Scamming.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So what the world started basing itself on?
Scamming.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where we
Everybody
at,
want to be
sure.
the Africans.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now what we being right now, we don't have nobody else to follow. Well, I ain't gonna say we, because not me. They don't have nobody else to follow. So now guess what they doing? They running wild. That's why we got these YNs or whatever they calling these doing all this dumb shit and getting on video talking about a nigga don't respect the nigga with the money and the cars and the bad bitch, but they respect who got the most souls.
Yeah, I did
You feel
see
me?
that.
But let's
It's
talk
crazy.
about that. You say talk about the nigga with the most souls, but what are you getting paid for it? If you're gonna do that, be a hitman. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You doing that shit for 1,000,000 years. Then when you go down, you gonna be having your people calling people asking to send you $20.
They have to use
You feel what
a
I'm
quarter
saying?
pointed lawyer.
You feel me? So what you bragging about?
Yeah.
Your hat nappy, your teeth dirty, your shoes dirty,
Yeah.
but you talking about what you doing like it's big shit. Oh, you doing some dumb shit. You feel me? And I don't even want to say you f***ing up the money because you ain't even on no money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Crashing out on the
Man,
camera.
crashing out on the camera. You might as well put on some motherfucking big shoes, red nose, and a hat and get to doing the motherfucking dance.
That's what you think about, like, you know, they got the new, like, Houston drill wave now, where they got, it's like the Houston, Chicago
Are we talking about music or we talking about streets?
music, but both, I guess, because
Well, I'm going to tell you this here. Ain't no money in the music. Ain't no money in the music. So, I ain't even paid attention to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't paid attention to the drill because I'm still listening to the likes of, you know, the people that's been here, Sauce Walker, the Kings. I like, of course, my artist King. Sauce, that's a nephew to me. All these is nephews to me. Yeah. All of them is. They'll tell you in a minute. But I'm digging my boy. I'm digging my nephew. Of course, my nephew Bo. But I'm digging Fast Lane.
Fast Lane going
I got him in my
crazy.
thing. Yeah, I'm digging Fast Lane. You feel what I'm saying?
I see you got that big show coming up, too.
Yeah, so, you know, I ain't really heard about the drill. I guess I did probably run across them because I guess that's the that sound stupid when they rapping, right?
That's the that's holding them guns in that
video. yeah. I guess I do know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I have ran across a video or two where I can't understand what the is you saying? You know what I'm saying? So I guess you're right.
Yeah. So going into the new year, you know, what should we be on the lookout for?
Like I say, I'm of course I'm writing my book. You know, Black Migo, The Rise of the Phoenix. Of course, the rebirth of, like I say, Straight Lace, just from a different standpoint. Like I say, I got a lot of things up my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all about, I kind of keep a lot of things under muzzle because, you know, when you throw it out there, the devil can grab it. So I just kind of keep it under a muzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. I want to ask you one more thing. You know, being the walk of life you are, I know Houston, they say Houston is like one of the greatest cities, but it's a place of hate, too.
Yeah.
When you start going up to the levels that you going up and going up and going up, did you experience hate from, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Throughout
You can't stop that.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is you can't stop it. It's just how you're going to handle it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
How in that walk of life would a nigga hate on you? Like if they try to f your plays
I try to rob you, set you up with the policeman, you know, stuff like that. But they knew not to play with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only thing a person would do, they going to send the people at me before they send the people at me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they know one more thing. If you send the people at me and they miss, you gonna be a hit. You feel what I'm saying? So they rather send the people at me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they send the people at me, I'm out the way. You feel me? So they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's in the sense of like motherfuckers calling in like for tips, like hey, yeah.
Nah, ain't no tips on me. Them motherfuckers laying down a whole motherfucking storyline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man.
I mean, that would just happen.
Yeah.
You feel me? A whole storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Storyline. I'm in court listening to these people describe me. I had to call the prosecutor and the agent and my lawyer. Man, can I holler at the place? Yeah. Hey, man, where y'all getting this narrative about me from?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers painting me, man. I'm in court. These motherfuckers painting me like I'm the Black El Chapo. They kept me in jail for 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that didn't get out of jail that could get out of jail except for me and people with immigration problems.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to ask these people, man, who the f you talking to?
Right, yeah.
You feel me? But it is what it is. You know, it was a refining moment and a defining moment.